Harry Wilson could force Jurgen Klopp U-turn after controversial decision changed Liverpool stance. Opinion: Harry Wilson's future at Liverpool remains uncertain despite an impressive year on loan at Cardiff City, but could he force a U-turn from Jurgen Klopp? Harry Wilson has become something of an overlooked talent when it comes to Liverpool fans monitoring the club's loanees. After all, the Wales international would have left the club permanently last summer had a club met the Reds' asking price. Liverpool insisted throughout the summer that the winger would not be allowed to leave on loan. With Jurgen Klopp happy to retain his services if a club was not willing to part with £20 million plus to land his signature. Burnley held talks with the Reds but were unable to agree a fee, ensuring the 24-year-old remained. A Liverpool player when the Premier League transfer window closed in September. Starting against Arsenal in the League Cup the following month, it briefly seemed that Wilson would indeed remain part of Klopp's first-team plans. But after he was controversially left out of the Reds' Champions League squad, it became clear Liverpool had now changed their previous stance. Unable to join a fellow top-flight side, the Welshman signed for Cardiff City on loan and has admittedly enjoyed an impressive year in the Championship. His memorable hat-trick over Birmingham City on Saturday took his goals return for the season to 7 from 36 appearances. One more than fellow Reds loanee Harvey Elliott, while only Emiliano Buendia boasts more than the duo's 11 assists in the Championship this season. But while every Elliott goal, assist and silky skill was met with wide adulation from Liverpool fans on social media, Wilson has gone under the radar. Or at least he had prior to his hat-trick at St Andrews. Becoming Wales' youngest ever player and Liverpool's youngest ever international when making his debut for his homeland back in 2013. Wilson had previously been the one to watch from the academy, with supporters having fresh hopes for his senior chances after. A goal-laden 18 months captaining the club's under-23s in 2016-17 and 2017-18. But despite replicating such standards on loan at Hull City, Derby County and AFC Bournemouth, he remains stuck on 2 senior appearances for his parent club and, now in his mid-20s, is still expected to once again be available for transfer this summer. However, he has not given up on his dreams of making it at Liverpool just yet. Speaking after his Blues treble, the winger said, "Obviously it's always been my aim to get into the Liverpool team and play for the club I've been at since I was 8. But you know the quality Liverpool have got, the famous front three. I feel I'm good enough to be in that squad. I'd like to think I could go in there and add something different. I've always been confident in my ability, and playing with the players in that team, I feel it would help me with my game. But that's out of my hands. That's up to the manager there to make those decisions, but I'm fully focused on finishing the season with Cardiff and playing at the Euros with Wales. I'm determined to have a good tournament there, and, if it's not with Liverpool, I'm determined to get a move. He continued, heading into the summer, I feel I'm in great shape, and it's up to me now to show to those teams that I deserve a move. Once the season is finished, I will speak to Liverpool. I will always want to go back and play for them. But if that's not going to be the case, then I am hoping that after my performances in the summer I'll be able to get the move I feel I deserve. I feel I deserve to play at the highest level one can. Meanwhile, his Cardiff manager Mick McCarthy has urged Klopp to give the winger a chance. Why could he not go back to Liverpool and play there? The Cardiff boss told reporters after beating Birmingham. He is their player. I am not going to pick and choose where he should go, but he is absolute quality. He is a great pro. Even the first game when he was left out and everybody was shocked, he responded brilliantly. That's what I love about him. His ability and sheer determination to play. He is Liverpool's player, and I would love to see him go back and play there. But he has been to Hull, Bournemouth, Derby, here. A versatile player, capable of playing on either flank, as a false nine, behind a striker or in centre midfield. He also boasts vital homegrown status, which would be beneficial to both the club's Premier League and European squads. With next season certain to present the Wales international with the most senior opportunities of his Reds career. Consider Liverpool's spiralling wage bill and Wilson's own terms paling in comparison to the aforementioned quartet. It could prove to be an attractive prospect for Liverpool to retain him. And handing the winger a year-long audition at Anfield would only enhance the Reds' efforts to sell him for their desired asking price if Klopp still determines he is not a long-term option. With the state of the transfer window still uncertain, even if Wilson enjoys a successful Euro 2020, clubs are not likely to easily part with £20 million plus for his services. After all, while he has comfortably proven he can deliver in the Championship, that is unlikely to be enough to boost Liverpool's coffers by the desired amount. Yet that could change in the summer of 2022 once the transfer window begins to re-stabilize post-pandemic. Handed a year in the Premier League in European competition, Wilson will be granted a shop window to grab continental scouts' attentions. Playing alongside the likes of Salah, as the Reds' coaching staff continue to weigh him up at the top level. And while it is up to him to prove he really is good enough to be a long-term option for Klopp. Liverpool could reap the benefits if they kept hold of the winger for another season before deciding on his future once and for all.